My beautiful people, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys had a wonderful day today in the market. Today was Tuesday. We woke up here in the Northeast to a little bit of snow, and you know, whenever it snows outside, it's always a perfect day to be inside and inside trading. And yet, yes, we were today. What a day. Let's jump into it. Stock RNER, stock LHDX, BVS, and more. Guys, hit that thumbs up button if you're a new viewer. Consider subscribing to the channel as we're diving into the recap here. So RNER, we're down on this one, $17. Earlier in the morning, we're watching at it for the 1 minute candle to potentially make the new high. We do end up seeing the setup. I'm in. I don't really hold as long as I should have here. It does push up a little bit, and it's really aggressive with the range it had, ripping all the way to 754. I definitely did not expect such a power move, and it came right back down. I attempted to buy a small pullback in here, didn't hold, and so I stopped out as it continued a little lower. But all in all, this one was pretty decent. We had a fair shot at it, but we didn't quite hold some of our trades as long as we should have to see the better part of the breakouts. Right, we got chopped up a little bit. So CDIO up 144 on this one, and this was a stock that was very incredible pre-market. This one was quite special. It was quite impressive, but into the open, weakness. This is exactly what we want to see pre-market. It doesn't get better than this. For those of you who are waking up early, this one really paid off. The volume, could have been a little higher, but once we got around 9:20 a.m. and the wedge right here, came to a completion, right? We got tighter and tighter here, and this thing squeezed. I looked at it, I looked away, came back. It's already moving. We got a beautiful baby pullback in here, and it continues to the upside. Into the open, it's horrendous. It's awful. Topping wick central, topping wick after topping wick, right here, right here. The 1 minute candles to make the new high on the red to green fails. That was a trade that I was watching at. It failed miserably. Double top right here, lower high, sell off, stair stepping down. No good, no good, no good for CDIO. Not everyone will hold up well and give opportunity. The good news is that it's still in play, and so maybe tomorrow we can see a potential break of 4, and from there, because closing at 345 is pretty decent. So what I'll do right now is that I'll save this one up top, so I'll have it on watch for tomorrow. Let's move on. We have LHDX, which 150,000 shares traded. We should have done a lot better. And at one point we were up. Today we lost a lot of money. We were up 445 at one point. Very quickly, it's worth noting that if we look at show trades, I came at 2:40 p.m. right, 14:40, and the stock was around 87 cents. Now, if we take a look at where the stock came from on the 5 minute, to where I came. Let's see. So I basically got here a little on the later side, right? We've already had some key pullbacks. I didn't start trading all the way up here. It's just not ideal. If you're watching the stock early, you get a great feel for how it's moving. You can understand its tendencies. You're entwined. You have better decision making. So I came in, and ultimately just too much scalping really. And again, Intel. If I'm here earlier, I'm pretty sure I'd know, okay, hey, let me look at this. Let me try to hold longer here, accumulate more of a position. But, because I saw some success scalping earlier, I stuck to it and ultimately gave back a lot of gains. Now, some of the key trades to point out here were a break of 1, where this stock did struggle. If we put a line up here around $1, more like 98.99, really, it had a hard time. It really had a hard time. We wanted to see a clean break, but we came up here a lot, and if we get rid of the show trades, just so things are a little bit more clean. You know, we came up here quite a few times, you know, and just not able to really see the break of the level. When it does go, it is a decent move, but I sold pretty soon. We had highs of 04 and then 08. I needed to hold again longer here. I needed to hold longer. And I believe I was in here only 3,000 shares, whilst the other attempts, attempt number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I was in like 10,000 shares for all those attempts, and it's kind of essentially where I gave back profits. On one of these candles, it might have been this one over here. I'm in and I'm out for a 5-cent loss, which on this stock is pretty sizable. All right, moving on to our next stock, and that's our best performing stock, which is BVS. BVS I saw on our watch list today on Momo Pro. Right, be sure to check out Momo Pro along with the other links down below for the MMU course, as well as for the Discord. All right, our chat room, which is completely free. Guys, this one was on the BVS was on this list, but I didn't take it serious because earlier at the time the volume was so light. I'm like, you know what, man, this thing isn't gonna be worth it, and so I left it off the list. But little did I know that I knew, you know, it was gonna curl up, and it curled up with some incredible fashion. I completely dominated the pullback. I believe it was this pullback here, and we can check the time slot. I got long with about 10,000 shares, and you know, we had a decent trade. Let's see. Yeah, and it's our first trade around 35. You know, what's so disappointing about this stock is that after this trade, I was not able to make any more money. Despite, so I'm long 10,000 here, selling, and I sold pretty early into the candle around like 12, 13, and we got highs of 20, you know, and I had a mistake where I thought I was still holding shares and I wasn't. So, you know, a bit of a technical issue there, but you know, it pulled back again, right? And look at how clean this double bottom is here into VWAP, bottoming wick, and this one was clean. I just did not expect it. You know, it held up nicely, and from there again we're heading into one of our other patterns. So here we had the, you know, bounce off of VWAP as well as a 3-bar play. We move forward, we get more of a wedge as we see the bigger extension of the flag. All right, VWAP bounce again, this one again. You know, you can't catch them all. Can't catch them all. But if I'm in this low with size, I'm holding into this bigger move, and yes, it did work out nicely here if you're holding longer. Trying to scalp this didn't play out super well for me, and so ultimately I churned a lot of shares, and then I gave back some profits on this red candle here. This one, I believe over here as well, I tried again, and I got caught right here. So, you know, a little disappointing, but that's how it goes. You can't catch them all, and you know, it's a little disappointing, but you know, green is good. We're grateful for a nice day, and for those of you who are serious, right? Because of this, all the people who are slacking might have already clicked off the video. For those of you who are serious and who are considering the course, be sure to use code MADNESS, right? Code MADNESS at checkout. You know, a lot of you guys have been coming to us and saying, hey, Relentless, Marcelo, we love what you guys are doing, but we feel like it's slightly, you know, a little on the higher side, right? So we're giving a 40% discount for a limited time. Code MADNESS, right? I write it on screen right here, right? Code MADNESS. Well, maybe this is okay. Maybe that's not the best idea there, but yeah. Be sure to use it at checkout for the course, and you know, we'll see you guys around, right? Hopefully, we see you guys there, and you know, we're definitely looking out for the community, right? That's what I'm trying to say. We're looking out for the community. We understand, you know, the inflation. Some of you guys are trying to save as well for you know, PDT, so we get it. And you know, so be quick, right? There's a limited time offer. I'll catch you guys there. It's been Relentless Trader. Let's not overtalk it as we're pushing 9 minutes. I think that's everything. Yeah, for anybody who want to see all my trades today, here you guys go. This is why Relentless Trader is the most transparent. Some people wouldn't dare click on this screen, much less to even show the price bubbles. So you guys can come back and pause. Relentless Trader shows it all. Number one in transparency. And again, we talked about some of those trades at $1 trying to get the break. Here I am in 9,000 size. It's not going, and I keep trying, and it's not going. One of our bigger losses came. We're in at 97, 99. We're in at 99 and out at 05. That's this trade here. This was a pretty crushing loss. Not good at all. And yeah, in this churn here, losing like 1 cent at a time, 30 bucks, 30 bucks, 30 bucks. We finally get the breakout. I'm in with smaller size. You can see only 1,800 shares because, I at a certain point, it's like I didn't want to trust it. And I get back in at 01. We're not quite seeing the break. I take 9,000 at 02. I'm trying to sell at 4. It doesn't quite give me the fill I want. So I try again and just, needed to hold for a few minutes at a time. But anyhow, again, not to over talk it. It's been RT. Hit that thumbs up button if you're a new viewer. Consider subscribing to the channel. Catch you guys tomorrow bright and early for another successful and beautiful day in the markets. All right. Stay safe. Stay green. I am signing out.